Okay, ma'am, it's streaming live.
Yes.
So we are good. Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm just checking on YouTube once it is connected. Yes.
Ma'am, I made you the host also. Yeah.
Yes, yes. So it's connected on YouTube too. So now we are good to go. Yeah.
Great. Okay, all the best, ma'am. All the best,
Thank you,
everyone. Yeah,
Ashish.
bye-bye,
Thank you
ma'am.
so much. Yeah. Okay. People on YouTube, it's showing 5 people are watching. Okay. Okay, Rahul, Amin. Hello, ma'am. Hello, Rahul. How are you? How was your weekend? Okay. So people on Zoom, how was your weekend? Okay. Anybody would like to talk? How was your weekend? Please raise your hand. Okay. Yeah, I had a wonderful weekend. Yes, though lockdown at home, would spend quality time with the family. Mm, took a nice nap, and so it was a great time to relax myself and little bit of assignments. Completed my assignments, and yes, watched a movie too. So weekend was pretty good. Yeah. So okay. A very warm welcome to the session. Good afternoon. So we'll start with the English communication course. So I'll share the screen now. 2 minutes, friends. I'm trying to check on YouTube too whether the slide is up. Why today the group is so silent? Participants, the group is very silent. Okay. Okay. On YouTube, I see Suraj. Hi there, ma'am. Hi, Suraj. How are you? Yeah, Ruhul. It's gonna find ma'am. Okay. How mean? Good morning, doctor. Okay. Is there any reason you call me Dr. Omi? Okay. Syed Ali Imran, good afternoon, ma'am. Good afternoon to you too. Okay, Omi. For me, I spend most of time cleaning the flat. Okay. So you're trying to clear all the hodgepodge. Nice. Okay. In situation, we stay home with our parents, and I think we got a really real happiness. Yes. So it's a quality time you can spend with your family. Okay, Tutan, good afternoon. Suraj, good. You're doing good. That's nice to hear from you. Okay, all of you, a very good afternoon. Very warm welcome to the session. Let's start the session. Okay. So today again, I'll keep it very simple. We learn some new words and pronunciation matters, pronunciation pro. So today we will learn how to, in the first place, we will learn certain new words, vocabulary building. And I'm sure you're all making a list of all the new words, what we are learning day by day. The second in the list is we will be learning about the pronunciation. Today we will be learning about the pronunciation sound f. So how do we pronounce, and what are those phrases and words and sentences we will be using with the word with the sound f. And we will also be learning a little bit of grammar along with the vocabulary building. And also at the end we will have conversation, English conversation with friends, and when you meet them at a cafe, when you meet them at a movie. So conversation. So we will understand. So we covered the shopping conversation, the last session. We also covered the hotel and the restaurant conversation last week. So today we will have conversation with friends, which you would love to have. Yeah. Okay, let's start the session. Hope you all have a pen and a book ready, because you need to make certain sentences. So please practice along with me as we are building new words. We will write few new sentences also, so that the word gets registered in your mind. Yeah. Any doubts, you can stop and ask. Raise your hand, I will allow you to speak. Okay. So you're all very happy to look at Donald Trump pic. Why is this pic? We are learning English. So what is Mr. Donald Trump doing here? Yeah. Okay. Okay. Questions. What question? Good afternoon, Aditya. Okay. Okay. Recently, we got to understand the news from Donald Trump. So I thought, let us keep it running with the trend, so that we will understand what is happening in our society and also the international affairs. So I thought, let us learn some words from Donald Trump news. Okay. So in telly. So which accent is that? Guys, all on mute. Okay, television, telly. So we call it TV. Yeah. So I came across this news on the TV. So let's learn few words through Donald Trump news. So the first headline what I read was, attend college or go home. Yeah. I'm sure you would also have come across this news. Even it was there in newspaper too. Attend college or go home. So this was the statement made by Mr. Donald Trump, which indicates that he said the students, the Indian students, need to be attending their college. Okay. It's not through online course. They need to attend the college. Otherwise, they have to go back to their homeland. Attend college or go home. So he said, people who are not attending the college, they have to return to India. Their student visa will not be extended. So in that situation, the students were devastated. So please note down the word, the first word for the day, devastated. So Donald Trump said, attend college or go home. So this was addressed to the Indian students who are studying in US. He said, if the Indian students are not attending college, they are not attending college and they're not learning through the college premises. If it is online, then they have to go back to India. Either they have to switch to colleges which are having the regular college classes, and virtual is not allowed. It's not that you are doing your certification or you're doing your education through online. You need to attend the classroom learning. You need to attend the college. Otherwise, go back home. So when students heard 2 lakh students, it was like they were devastated. Around 2 lakh students were devastated at this news because the student visa gets cancelled. It's not going to be extended. So one word what we learned, the first word what we are learning is devastated. Devastated is shattered, shock, stunned. We say, right? Stunned. So devastated, shattered, shock, stunned. Can you make a sentence out of it? People on YouTube, you're able to understand? Okay, good to see you again. Thanks, Suraj. Gertrude, hello, ma'am. Hello, Gertrude. Hello, ma'am. Tehsin, hi, Tehsin. Welcome to the session. So the first word for the day, what we are learning is devastated. Okay, Aditya, as always, studious Aditya. Okay. Okay, you can unmute and speak, Aditya.
Ma'am, for devastated sentence.
Yeah, please.
Uh, in my 12th exam, when I got 82%, I was devastated by seeing the percentage I got.
See, devastated, 82% were, you were happy, right?
Yeah, like means no, like I didn't expect.
Aditya, your voice is breaking.
Wait, hello?
Yes, Aditya, tell me.
No, like I was like I'm just telling simply, like I didn't expect to get 82%. So I was like shocked when I got 82%. That's what I meant.
Acha, it's a mixed feeling, I can say. You were shocked, at
Yeah,
the same time you were happy.
happy. Yeah, that's what I
You were
meant.
amazed and you were shocked too.
Yeah, both.
You were amazed and happy because you got 82, and you were
Mm.
shocked because you were not expecting 82.
Yeah, correct. That's
Correct? Am I right?
yes, correct. That's what I meant.
Okay, Aditya, that's nice. So in here, in this context, shock is, it is the feeling of no hope, because the Indian students in US, around 2 lakh students, they lost hope because if they are not attending colleges, they have to get back to home. Their student visa gets cancelled. So they were shattered with no hope. They were stunned at this devastated message. So this is in a negative tone. Okay. Good, Aditya. That's really nice. Okay. We can make this sentence too. The city was devastated by a huge earthquake. Destroyed, shattered. Okay. The city was devastated by a huge earthquake. Okay. So when Donald Trump announced this news on the media, the international institutions like Harvard and others, they got enraged. So what do you mean by enraged now? People on YouTube, please communicate. On Zoom, what do you mean by enraged? Can you guess? Rage. Rage, enraged. On hearing this news, Harvard and other international institutions, educational institutions, they got enraged. Sayujaya, okay. Yes, you can unmute and speak.
Ma'am, the meaning of enraged may be to raise voice against Trump.
Yes, to raise voice in the sense, they were all very angry. They were all very upset because it affects their fee structure, correct? These institutions, if 2 lakh students return to India, then imagine it hampers their financial stability. It hampers their fee collection, correct?
Okay, ma'am.
Yeah. So they were all filled with anger. So enraged is anger. Okay. Okay. So we can make a sentence out of this. An enraged mob. Mob is group, huge group of people. Okay. An enraged mob screamed abuse. An enraged mob, the mob itself is huge. Okay, it's a huge mob, and they are enraged. That means angry mob. Angry mob screamed abuse. They started using foul language. Okay, so the mob was angry and they started using foul language. Okay, so an enraged mob screamed, they shouted, okay, screamed abuse. Abuse is scolding someone. Okay, so in that way, Harvard, MIT, and others, they got enraged because it really hampers the structure of these educational institutions, not only in terms of fee collection and other things. There are a lot of other aspects where they need to focus. If 2 lakh around Indian students quit out of these educational institutions. Third, US pretending all is well. So there is a question. They say US, everything is going good. So that's what the news we heard. Everything is going fine. So there was a question raised. Is US pretending that all is well? Okay. Now, what do you mean by pretending?
To show.
Pretending is to show off. Okay. So now here, Suraj has made a sentence. Okay. That's really nice. The enraged students filed a case against the school principal. Okay, in sentence structuring is right. The enraged students filed a case against the school principal. Okay, so any other sentence? Any other sentence? Okay, so pretending. The third word what we are learning for the day is pretending. US is pretending that all is well. Is that so? So pretending. It's kind of a show off that all is well. We can say like people who are not affected by COVID-19 manage their fear by pretending themselves that they will not be infected by this disease. We try to pretend, right? Like, okay, it's not that it will not affect me in any way. We try to pretend, okay? But we all need to be very careful and we all have to follow complete precautions. Yeah. We pretend as if we are all safe in this situation, but it's not that so. Like I may not be infected by COVID because we pretend, but everyone is like prone to that disease, right? Yeah. She suffers in silence. She suffers in silence and pretends she's very happy. She suffers in silence and pretends to be very happy. So pretends here is a verb, okay? So devastated, enraged, pretending. Okay. Gertrude says pretending means not being real. Yes, showing off, show off. You have something else, but you're trying to pretend with some other note. Okay. So 3 words done. Trump's draconian visa rule. Trump's draconian visa rule. So any guess what is draconian? Okay, 2 participants. Okay. Okay. Just a second, Sayujaya. Emmanuel. Okay, you
Yeah,
can.
hey, Mom.
Hi, Emmanuel.
How are you?
Yeah, go ahead. So, can you guess what is draconian means?
Draconian, I think it means something that is severe. Something
Severe.
that is,
You're right. You guessed it right. Okay, the meaning, the essence of the word, you guessed it right. It is very harsh, harsh and a strict rule. Okay.
yeah.
Good, Emmanuel.
Thank you.
Yeah. Okay. So Trump's draconian visa rule. So we can make a sentence. The Nazis. When I say Nazis, do you remember the word last week in a few sessions we discussed the word called Holocaust? Any of you remember? Holocaust? Holocaust?
Yes, ma'am. Mass murder.
Yes, mass murder, correct. Racial killing, mass murder. It's more in that situation I had mentioned about Nazis. Okay. So we are making a sentence out of it. The Nazis destroyed the independence of the press. So independence of the press were not allowed to share information to the public. The Nazis destroyed the independence of the press by draconian laws. The laws were so strict that didn't allow the press to function. The Nazi government destroyed the independence of the press by draconian laws. Very strict and harsh laws. You're able to understand? Okay. Okay, she always, okay, Gertrude writes a sentence. She always pretends to be happy in front of her family because she does not want them to be sad. Okay. Good. Good, Gertrude. That's right. Yeah. Okay, so devastated, enraged, pretending, draconian. Okay. See. So based on that news, Donald Trump news, 2 lakh Indian students were in limbo. So what is this limbo? Guess. Can you guess? What do you mean by limbo? Limbo. Any
Mom,
guesses? No,
is it not
shock is
neglect?
devastated, shattered, shock, stunned. Shock is devastated, limbo. So now we are learning a new word, catch 22, in a fix, kind of. Okay, participants have raised their hands. Manual. Okay.
Oh, yes. Is
One
it
second,
not
one
to?
second.
Should I
Okay.
continue?
Go ahead, Emmanuel.
Is it not to neglect?
Neglect. No. Let's
Okay.
see who is it. Omima. Okay, Omima, allowed to talk. Omima, you can unmute and speak.
Okay. Hello, doctor. I think it is mean they can't forget.
They can't forget. No. Limbo.
Okay.
Ma'am,
Swahiba, you can unmute and speak.
ma'am,
Yeah.
Is it,
Aditya.
is it to be confused?
What is that, Swahiba?
Confused.
Confused.
Yes.
Confused is flummoxed.
Dilemma.
Dilemma. Close. You're close to the answer.
Ma'am,
Dilemma. Dilemma is again more or less confused. No. No.
Aditya here.
Aditya, yes, Aditya, go ahead.
Is it uncertain or something?
Perfect. Yes, you are right. Yes, Aditya, you are right. So, 2 lakhs, around 2 lakh students were in limbo. Yeah, limbo is the word which stands for uncertainty. So they were uncertain, like whether they have to get back to India or they can continue their education there, or how about their visa and all other arrangements, because a lot of things are involved when students go abroad for higher studies. Yeah. So they were uncertain, like they were directionless, like what do we do next? So they were very uncertain. Around 2 lakh Indian students were in limbo. So limbo is uncertainty. Okay. So can you make a sentence out of this? Let me see. Okay. It means hell. So limbo is uncertainty. Ruhul, limbo is uncertainty. Can you make sentence out of it? Okay. The legal battle could leave the club in limbo until next year. The legal battle could leave the club in limbo until next year. So club is a group of people and a legal battle is happening, and until next year it's very uncertain that who will win the case and how it will go, how the legal proceedings will follow. So they are not certain about it. So the club is uncertain. So the club is left limbo with uncertainty. The legal battle could leave the club in limbo until the next year. Until the next year, you can't say how to run the club or which club will win the case and how is the situation. It's very uncertain. Okay. So the legal battle could leave the club in limbo until next year. Until next year, we can't predict anything. Okay. Okay, hope you are able to follow the words. So this is the news I came across, Donald Trump news, and I thought let's learn few words out of it. Yeah. So I told you, right, please read newspaper, watch news, BBC News. So you will get to understand new words. So some of you are asking, like, how do we learn English? Formula applies to everyone. It's the same, my dear friends. It's the same for you and me. Everyday reading, everyday writing. Yeah. See, we write every day, pages together. We write in books. So it's not that we are sharing something with you which we don't practice, okay? And I have already told you, even I'm in the learning phase. Every day is a learning phase. Because it's vast knowledge, it's like ocean. You should never settle for less. See, I just saw this news for few minutes, okay? Few minutes I was able to pick up 5 words. Devastated, enraged, pretending, draconian, limbo. And by teaching to others, these words will be well established in your mind. It's always, that is also one of the trick. You learn well and try to teach someone else. Tell them, please, I have learned something new. Let me teach you. When you teach them, whatever you have learned will retain in your memory for a long time.
Yes, you're right.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Now, guess who is this?
This is the president of India.
Prime Minister of India. Yeah. Modi ji.
Okay.
Prime Minister of India. Okay. Okay. Why is Modi ji's picture here? Again, like Mr. Donald Trump, I wanted to keep it to the trend today. So with their communication, I thought, let me learn some new words. Yeah. So we have already learned 5 new words with Donald Trump's communication. So now we will be learning few words from Modi ji's communication. Okay, this speech was presented by Prime Minister Modi ji in the United Nations speech. Again, I watched this on television for a few minutes, and I could pick up 3 new words. Yeah. He said, path to peace is via multilateralism. Have you ever heard this? At least we could have heard agenda and harmony. Yeah. But most of the time we forget to use agenda. What is a program list, we ask? What are all the programs are there? Instead of saying, what is the agenda for today? Simple. It's more professional. What is the agenda of the meeting? So we try to use long, lengthy sentences saying that what are the things we are discussing in the meeting today? Who are all presenting? Instead of asking all those things, what is the agenda for today? Agenda has everything. What is the program list? Who will be presenting? For how much time they'll be presenting? What is the action item they'll be coming up with? What is the topic, which topic will be discussed? And why it is discussed at that point in time? All the details will be given. Who will be the presenter? That is agenda. So in that term, Modi ji said, India will give full support to UN. India will give full support to UN agenda. So UN has certain program. So he said, India will give full support to UN agenda. Whatever is there in the agenda, he would have seen that. Correct? He would have seen that, but this is the headlines, what I read it across. India will give full support to UN agenda. Whatever is their program list, which they want to perform in a particular point in time. So India is with them. Agenda. Agenda is the program list. The activities to be followed in that particular stipulated time. That is agenda. Now, path to peace is via multilateralism. Any guesses what is multilateralism?
When maybe 2 or more people join together.
Yes, multi, it is mentioned in the word itself.
Yeah.
Okay, Emmanuel. Okay. Emmanuel, you want to speak?
I think it means 2 or more governments meet.
Yes,
Yes.
perfect. Okay, so Ruhul says agenda means timetable. Okay, closer to the, more or less it's a timetable. So timetable for that day or that 3 days or for that week. So however is the program, it will have the entire schedule of the event. So that is the agenda. Okay, Ruhul, very good. Okay. So multilateralism is when 2 or more governments, 2 to 3 governments collaborate together to resolve an issue. Okay, path to peace is via multilateralism. Wonderful word, no? Multilateralism. Instead of saying that 2, 3 governments should join together and discuss and resolve the issue, the entire sentence is taken by one word, multilateralism. So if 2 or 3 governments collaborate together, sit and discuss across the table, come up with new solutions, and they can resolve the issue. So this is what Modi ji said in one of the headlines. India will give full support to UN agenda. I told you that agenda is whether it is a 1-day event, 3 days event, 1 week event, or 1 month event. So everything has to be planned and organized in order to have a successful event. Any event, they will have an agenda. An agenda is prepared. So who will do what and what time and what are the topics will be discussed and what is the schedule is it from morning 9 to 6 or how is that? So an agenda or what are the tasks has to be completed in particular stipulated time. So that is agenda. Deeply committed to global harmony. So again, the meaning is in the word itself. So what do you mean by global harmony?
I think it's mean to make the world communicate with each other.
Absolutely. Deeply committed to global harmony is let the world be in peace and prosperity. Simple. We Indians are committed not only for our harmony, for our country harmony, we are deeply committed for the entire planet's harmony. Everyone should live in peace, and everyone should enjoy the prosperity. We should make this planet a better place to live. Correct now, my dear friends? So that is global harmony. So India is deeply committed to global harmony. Means we stand with harmony. Like we want the entire world to be harmonious with peace and prosperity. Global harmony. So hope you enjoyed the words what we learned today through Mr. Donald Trump news and our Prime Minister Modi ji's United Nations speech. So see, just 2 incidents I learned, altogether 8 words.
Doctor, I want to ask you a question.
Yeah.
Is agenda means our aims, or it mean only our schedule for the day?
See, agenda may be for schedule. That's what I said. It may be scheduled for the day. If the event is for 3 days, the agenda will have 3 days complete information. If the agenda is for 1 week, they will prepare agenda for 1 week.
Okay.
So entire program, what all has to be done at what time, who will do what, everything will be there. 5W and 1H, all the questions will be covered there. Venue, where the meeting is happening, which room, for example, if they have a conference room or seminar hall or webinar hall, you know that, right? You get to know, you get to see all those in your college. So where this meeting is happening, who is presiding over the meeting, when the meeting will start, who is the keynote speaker, which speaker will be covering which topic, how much time they'll be speaking about a particular topic, everything. So they will prepare a packed agenda as per the schedule. Okay.
Okay, doctor. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So so again, let's try to learn something creative. Okay, now the heading says stop saying very. Okay. When is that you use this word very? Quick, you should think quick. When are all the situations you use this word very? But I'm saying stop saying that. Shah Jalal, hi guys. Okay, hi Shah, good afternoon. Okay, people on YouTube, try to make some sentences. I see Getrude is actively making. Okay, Muga Vanessa. Okay. Hello, ma'am. Please help me to join the Zoom. I'm trying to join, but they're telling me that the host has declined my registration. No, your registration details will not come to me actually. Get Muga Vanessa. Yeah. I'm not the point of contact for the registrations and other details. When something is too much, Getrude says when something is too much, we use very. So what is that something is too much? In which all situations you use very? Okay, there are people.
Just now I used very.
Achha, very nice. Okay,
Yeah.
very good. Yes, simple. Very nice. She's very beautiful. Yeah. Very beautiful. Okay, Neeraj says he's very excited for the trip. Very good. Correct. What else? What else?
When the food is nice,
And
when the food is nice, we say very tasty, very sweet, like that.
Yes, the food is very tasty. We say that the food is very tasty. Oh, Nirjar. She's very sexy. Okay. See, most of the time we try to avoid these kind of sentences in the learning sessions. Okay. Keep it simple and within the discipline frame. Hope you don't mind, Nairobi. Okay. The bowler bowled him is very fast. No. He is a very fast bowler. Okay. Yeah.
Ma'am, in cricket we say very quick, not very fast actually.
In
The
cricket.
bowler bowled very quickly, like that we say.
Okay. Okay. Thanks for that, Aditya. But usually we say fast bowler, right?
Yeah, that no, like when we are batting, no, when we are batting, we speak to the other batsman, we say very quickly.
Acha, acha, okay. Okay.
He was trying to say that only, like very, that sentence you read, no, just now.
The bowler bowled him very fast.
Yeah, that only maybe he was trying to tell.
Okay. 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 Swahiba, nice. They were very cooperative in the class. Good. He's very fast with his own work. You can say here he's very quick with his work. Yeah, he's very quick with his work. Okay. Okay, Ruhul says you are a very nice person. If you're complimenting me, I'll take it as a compliment. Thank you so much, Ruhul. Okay. Others, Suraj, Umima, Sayed, try to make some sentences, na? It will be like a practice along with me.
Okay, I think the last exam was very difficult.
The exam paper was very difficult.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Good. Okay, let's see some of the good effort, guys. Thank you so much. Okay. So these are certain words where we use very. Okay. So we are used to these kind of using these kind of words. Always we are stuck with very. She's very happy. She looks very sad. He's very sharp. Okay. She's very active and beautiful. She's very angry with me. She's upset with me. My father is very much proud of me. She's very arrogant. The college fest was very well organized. Okay, so like this, we can build many sentences. So when I say stop very, then what do we use? So very sad, it is sorrowful. Very sad, you can say sorrowful. She looks sorrowful. So instead of saying very sad, she looks very sad. She seems to be sorrowful. Yeah, that means she's filled with sorrow. Okay, someone wants to share a sentence. Okay, awful. I will be coming there. Yes, Nairo. Awful is different. I'll be coming there. Yeah, that's there in the list. Okay, sorrowful. Very scared. Very scared. She was petrified at the sight of the lion in the zoo. She was petrified at the sight of the lion in the zoo. Okay. So when she saw the lion, she was petrified. Petrified is scared.
3-5.
This Ruhul says this math was very difficult. I can't solve it. Sentence formation has to be right. This math was very difficult. No. Are you talking about the math paper? The math question paper was very difficult. I couldn't solve it. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Yes.
I will tell one sentence. I was very I was petrified before entering the max exam.
Scared. Okay.
Before
Yes.
writing the max exam.
Yes. Perfect. I was petrified to get into the roller coaster. Okay. Any other sentence? Okay, Shah Jalal raised his hand. Okay. Yes, Shah, you can unmute and speak. Shah, you have any questions? Okay. Okay. Very serious. She's always very serious in the class. Okay. So instead of saying that, grave. Grave is why they have mentioned graveyard. Graveyard, there is no fun. There is no. It's kind of an emotionless place. So you don't find any kind of emotions there. Graveyard, yeah. So it's so dead silence. So it's a more of serious environment. So that's why they have mentioned grave. So it's a grave. It's a very serious environment in the graveyard. So they have mentioned, instead of saying very serious, you can say grave. She looks grave. That is, she's very serious. Yes.
Doctor, that mean we can also use it for the places grave?
Come again. What is that?
I ask you that we can use it for the places. I mean grave. Such we can say the place was very grave, so I didn't love him.
The place was grave. That's what you want me to say? Yes.
Yes. Yes.
Yes. You can say that.
Okay.
You
Okay.
can say that. Okay. Very sharp. We usually say that. She's very sharp. He's very sharp in mathematics. So a simple word you can use, keen. Okay. Okay, Ruhul says,
He's
okay, yes.
keen when he's keen for doing math when he is doing math. Like
He is keen to do mathematics. He's
yeah.
sharp enough to do mathematics. Okay. Okay. Gravy, no. Gravy people are not always bad-hearted. Okay, no, gravy, no. You can't say that. Grave people, serious people are not bad-hearted. Okay. GRAVY gives a different meaning. This is a GRAVE. Okay. This is written by Gertrude. Okay. Grave people, the serious people are not always bad at heart. That's right. The essence of the sentence is right. But then the way I've spelled it is wrong. Okay. Grave itself is very serious. You need not make it as gravy. Okay. Grave people are not bad-hearted. Grave people are good at heart. Though they are serious, they are good at heart. Okay. Ruhul says she looks grave in her studies. Okay. She looks serious in her studies. Okay. She's keen in mechanical engineering department. Okay. She's very sharp. She's very sharp in her mechanical engineering subject. Okay. Shiny. Okay. Yes. Shah, you can unmute and speak. Okay. Emmanuel, you have to say something?
Oh, yes, on grave.
Grave. Okay.
Can you say something like she has a grave face?
Serious phrase. Yeah, that's what it means.
Okay,
She has a very serious face. Don't give that serious killer look, we say, no? So she
okay.
seems to, she has a very serious face. You can say she looks grave.
Oh, okay, all right, thank you.
Yeah. So very shining, glittering, it's gleaming. Gleaming. She gleams with beauty. Okay? She's gleaming with beauty. Or you can say gleaming beauty. Simple. Her beauty shines. Okay? That's what it means. Hope you enjoyed these words. So now you should be, you should try to remember these words. Stop saying very for everything, very scared, very angry, very serious. Instead of this, you can use wonderful words like sorrowful, petrified, grave, keen, gleaming. Yeah. Yes. Few more words. Very painful. She is facing a very painful situation. Instead of that, you can say she is under excruciating situation. That means she is under painful situation. Excruciating situation. Very pale. They say if you are scared for something, we say, right? Why did you turn pale? That means pale is yellow color. They also say pale red. So pale red is anger. Okay. So why did you turn pale? So with fear, few people turn pale. Okay. So most of the time it is yellow. So ashen. Okay. Okay. Very perfect. So she's very perfect in her work. Instead of saying that, you can say she's flawless in her work. She's flawless in her presentations. She carries herself flawlessly. See, flaw means defect. Flawless means perfect, no defects at all.
He is very flawless when he playing football.
Yes, yes. So flaw means a defect. Flawless is no defects. No defects means very perfect. So instead of saying very perfect, you can say flawless. She handles people flawlessly. She is elegant and flawless when she communicates with others. So she's elegant, okay? She carries that elegancy, and she's flawless. When she speaks English, it just flows. Okay, she's flawless. Okay. Okay, who wants to speak? Emmanuel, you can speak. You have raised your hand.
Hey, ma'am.
Yeah, you wanted to say
but
something?
the previous speaker said very flawless. Isn't that repetition?
Flawless. It is British.
Yes, he said very flawless. Now, isn't that repetition? Because flawless means very perfect. Now, when you say
Very
very
perfect.
flawless,
Yeah, you can just say flawless. She's elegant and flawless in her speech.
okay. Now, because I noticed my previous speaker said very flawless. That's why I said this.
You can just say flawless. Flawless. Flawless gives that meaning very perfect.
Okay, all right.
So very poor, destitute. Okay. Destitute is, if, instead of saying very poor, destitute. He is bankrupt and destituted. Okay, so bankrupt. He underwent loss in his business and now has become very poor. So destituted. Very powerful. That is compelling. Anthony Robbins' speech is very powerful. It's a very compelling speech. It's a very compelling presentation. Okay, so that's a compelling. Compelling means to attract, okay, to force it in a positive tone. Okay, compelling. His invitation was very compelling. That means you cannot stop yourself. Okay, so that is compelling. So instead of very, you can use all these words.
Doctor, can you give us another example for ashen?
Ashen, very pale. Why you
Very
look
pale.
ashen at your exam paper? She looks ashen at her exam paper. She looks pale at her exam paper. Yeah, she turned yellow, pale yellow when she looked at the exam paper. She turned pale, okay? She turned ashen at the gang of robbers.
Okay. Okay,
Yeah.
good. Thank you.
Yeah. She looked ashen when police came to arrest her. You're able to understand?
Yes, yes, doctor.
Yeah, out of
I got
fear. So out of fear, we
Someone
turn pale.
text something like he's compelling to attract another one.
He's compelling to attract others. He's compelling itself is attracting. Okay, very powerful, very attractive, elegant. It's like that. So you can't stop yourself connecting with that person. Very powerful. You can't stop yourself from hearing to that speech. Very compelling speech. Very compelling lecture. Your professor is delivering compelling lecture. You can't take your eyes and ears out of that lecture. Very compelling. It's like creating that aura, creating that energy, creating that positivity. Okay, that is compelling. It's attracting you towards that. It's pulling you towards that. Okay, so instead of very, you can use all these wonderful words.
Ma'am, hello, ma'am. I am very. I can read. I can read. I can write. But when I speak, I was nervous. I feel nervous. What can I do uh, for nervousness?
Nervousness, see, for everything, whether it is learning English or you are making a public presentation.
Only,
Okay,
only
you,
when I speak this time, I feeling nervous.
yeah, it's who is this?
Very scared. Right.
Emmanuel.
Yeah.
Okay, see, whether it is learning English or learning mathematics or learning public speaking, first is you have to condition your mind, my dear friends. You have to condition your mind that yes, I will learn, I will speak. In the first session itself, I told you what is your objective of learning English. Okay, why do you want to learn English? Is it your fun sake you are learning English, or you have to attend a job interview, or you have to travel for higher studies? Is it your IELTS exams? Is it your presentation? Is it your client meeting? Why is that you're learning English? That is objective. So you understand your objective first. If you don't have any objective also, it will be fun sake you're learning English. Okay. If you want to learn any new skill, first you have to condition your mind that yes, I can learn this. What do you mean by condition your mind? Conditioning your mind means, I will give you a simple example. Okay. Okay. Meanwhile, Getrude has written a sentence. Destitute people are not always sad because wealth doesn't buy happiness. Good. Good, Getrude. Good try. Okay, very nice. Okay. So what I'm trying to tell you here is conditioning. Conditioning is very, very important. First, you have to feed your mind with success. Feed your mind with success. Yes, even I can learn English. When she is learning, when he is learning, even I can learn. Because God also has blessed me with the potential. Okay. See, simple example, when you see a wallet full of money, what does your mind says? Don't you feel rich? Don't you feel luxurious? Imagine you are having lunch in a luxurious restaurant. Don't you feel very confident? Don't you feel very potential? Don't you feel very independent? Why? That is mind is conditioned by seeing at certain things. Mind gets to that confidence level. If you're traveling in a luxury car, don't you carry yourself with that audacity that you're traveling with in a luxury car? That gets into your body language also, not only your mind. So condition your mind. Imagine the contra. If you see an empty pocket, if you see an empty wallet, what do you feel? Don't you feel low? Don't you feel low in energy? If I see wearing a torn slipper, if I'm wearing a very old clothing, how do I feel? Do I feel confident? No. In the same way, mind is conditioned. You need to condition your mind for success. When you see all this wallet filled with money, cards, debit card, credit card, all those things, when you see a luxury car, when you're traveling in a luxury car, you're having food with your clients in a luxury hotel, you feel confident, you feel potential. In the same way, you have to condition your mind saying that, yes, I am also learning English and I can also speak better English and I will speak and I am speaking. That is conditioning your mind. You have to condition. If you condition your mind saying that I am nervous, I am nervous, I am nervous, mind will focus on nervousness only. You may say, ma'am, this is very psychological, but this happens. This is the truth. If you give a command to your mind saying that I am nervous, but you want to speak confidently, you have to train your mind telling that I want to be confident when I speak English. You should give that command what you want. Most of the time what we do, we give a command to the mind on what we don't want. Instead of saying that I feel nervous, tell yourself I'm confident. Every day I'm learning English. Yes, I'll make mistake, but one fine day I'm sure I'll be I will communicate flawlessly. Yes, I action in communicating in English in front of others, but one day I'll be flawless in my language. Say I use 2 words. So you have to consciously put efforts, my dear friends. Any language for that matter you can learn, not only English. And mind is a very powerful organ. If you train well, you can reach different levels of success. Learning English is just another challenge. That's what I said. Eat English, read English, speak English, okay, sleep English, walk English, talk English. Grab an opportunity to speak. You should question yourself how much efforts I'm contributing every day towards the language development, towards refining my language.
Yeah, ma'am. I never feel nervousness from now. Ma'am, when you teaching us 1 hour foundation course, then you teach us teamwork. Is teamwork helpful for English conversation?
Which one?
On our foundation class course,
Okay.
is
I
teamwork
did.
helpful for English conversation? Like, I can speak English truth very loudly, flawlessly. It can be helpful.
Yeah. I didn't get
Yeah,
your point actually. What are you
we
trying
can
to say?
conversation 1 hour WhatsApp group. Isn't it? No?
Yeah, we can do that. We can do that. But I need to take permission from Ashish. So we can check on that. We can check on that.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am, for helping me. I am so nervous feeling that now from now I come. Ma'am, what I say, my English speaking is very low.
It comes
Okay,
by
ma'am.
constant practice, and one is accent neutralization. Accent neutralization in itself is a vast subject, my dear friends. If you want to neutralize the accent, I think you have to join some accent neutralization classes.
Okay,
Okay,
ma'am.
so there even I'm teaching that in Pronunciation Pro. Even you can learn here also. But all needs continuous practice, my dear friends. Continuous practice. Continuous practice.
Okay, ma'am. I will be continuous
Yes,
practice.
yes. Okay. Okay. So next, you have few more words. Very large. Most of the time we say very large, huge. It's a huge mansion. Mansion is a building. Okay. It's a very large building. Instead of saying that, it's a huge mansion. Okay. It was a very large crowd. Instead of saying that, it's a huge crowd at the theater. It's a huge crowd at the musical event.
Like, it's a huge problem.
Huh?
It's a huge problem, isn't it?
Yes, a large problem. Yeah, it's a huge problem which has to be solved. Okay. Yeah. Next, lazy, indolent. So there is another word, indolent. This is a new word for me. Okay, even I came across this word today. So when I was trying to prepare myself, I came across this word. That's what I said, my dear friends. Learning happens in all the ways. Mind has to learn in different ways. You watch videos, English videos, watch English web series, nice see, you have to decide. You are the one who view the program within the discipline framework. You need to understand what to watch. So where you can learn something. Yeah. So that is our objective. When we say try to watch videos and web series, our objective is very straight and clear. Okay. In the direction of learning something new. So this is a new word which I came across. Indolent, for saying very lazy. Or one more word we learned last week, which also gives the same meaning. Can you recollect? Let me see who will recollect. Lazy, related to lazy. I gave you an example of an animal also. I'm giving a clue. I'm giving a clue here.
The orangutan, doctor.
Which word is that?
I think I didn't remember the name well, but I think it is the orangutan.
No. Lazy, the word gives the same meaning. Just Friday. Yes, perfect. Who said that?
I said it.
What's your
Sluggish.
name?
Swaibat.
Sahiba, very good, very good. Sluggish, right? Sluggish, lethargic, and dragging the feet. That means very lazy. I also gave a sentence. After a sumptuous lunch in the afternoon, I feel very sluggish. I feel very lazy and lethargic. Indolent, yeah? So lazy, indolent, sluggish. Okay, very long. Our English session is very long. Instead of saying that, you can say extensive. It's an extensive session. It's an extensive session for 2 hours. Okay, Neeraj. Neeraj. Okay, yes, Neeraj, you can unmute and speak. Neeraj, you can unmute and speak. Okay, people on YouTube, they're trying to, oh my God, no, they're trying to type many sentences. Okay. Get Today says, after hearing the flawless advice from ma'am, a lot of students were no longer petrified of public speech. Oh my God, that's really nice. Get Today, see, I feel so happy. You people are trying to use the words and make sentences. See, you can do it, guys. That's what I said. You have that potential. In the first class itself, I said, there is a giant sleeping in each one of you. You have to awaken the giant. And that giant is the giant of potential. And mind is very powerful organ. If you tell your mind that, yes, I will learn English, I'm sure you will be a flawless speaker. Okay. So you feel so happy when you're using that refined words. Nice, Get Today. After hearing the flawless advice from ma'am, a lot of students were no longer petrified of public speech. Okay, that's really nice. Okay, ma'am just gave us a flawless advice on how to overcome fear of speech. Very nice, very nice. Get Today sluggish. Very good, Get Today, you recollected it right. The man was very indolent. The man is very indolent to do his work. That means he's very lazy to do his work. The man is indolent to attend to his responsibilities. Today I'm feeling very indolent to attend the classes. Your friends will be amazed. Oh my God, How come Neeraj and Aditya and Omima, they're all using new words? From where they're getting? See, along with new words, we are constructing so many sentences, sentence construction. Yeah? Yeah. So I feel very lazy. So I told you, right? I feel indolent to attend classes. So in that way, we learned, instead of very, we learned, yes, very long term. It's a long term project. Instead of saying that, it's an enduring project. Enduring means for long term. Let's look for an enduring relationship. Let's look for an enduring relationship. That means long term relationship. Let's work for enduring profits. That means long term profits. Okay, very loud, thunderous, thunderous. Okay, she is thunderous in her presentation. That means she's very loud in her presentation. She's thunderous in her presentation. So loud noise. Okay, so today we learned something from Mr. Donald Trump's speech, Mr. Modiji's speech, and also stop saying very. Okay, hope you enjoyed. So let's get to the next segment. So in this segment, in this session, my dear friends, I'm giving you a holistic presentation. Okay, this presentation covers the building of your vocabulary, which is very, very important. In first session itself, I told you vocabulary is like the word power is like your weapon. Okay, so it's very, very important, and it is a challenge for everyone, not only for you, my dear friends. Today I learned 10 English words. Tomorrow I will forget. It's not only with you, it's with me also, it's with everyone. But what is the difference? We practice every day. Okay, we practice every day. We try to use that word wherever it's possible. And we grab an opportunity to speak. See, Shashi Tharoor says one word, hodgepodge. I like this word a lot. Hodgepodge means confusion, okay? Mixture of too many things. I tried to clear hodgepodge in my files. So my file is too much messy. I tried to clear the hodgepodge. So this word I learned long back, but I keep using this so that it registers in my mind. Mammoth gathering. Instead of saying a simple word, a large crowd, Shashi Tharoor says mammoth. Mammoth means elephant. Elephant is huge. So he says mammoth gathering. That means gathering was as huge as elephant. So mammoth gathering. So like this, when you use, I try to use these words where and when possible so that I can recollect and remember, retain in my memory. So everyone, we are all sailing in the same boat, okay? But the only thing is we practice every day, we learn every day, we try to read every day, we try to write something every day. We try to communicate, and whenever you communicate on WhatsApp, now most of the people we are on WhatsApp, okay? When you try to communicate on WhatsApp, please write complete sentences, my dear friends. Now, one thing we have started communicating on WhatsApp, the vocabulary we are trying to forget, and the flexibility of the tongue is gone for a toss. Flexibility of the tongue. We don't pronounce anything, we type everything. Understand the seriousness. So what can you say for seriousness? We just learned that. Understand the grave situation. Okay, people are raising their hands. I can understand. Yes. What's that, Neeraj?
Grave, ma'am.
Yes, grave. Understand the grave situation, my dear friends. We are using WhatsApp for all our communication, okay? And we have got into short terminologies to communicate with people. You don't believe, I know it takes time, but I'm not always on WhatsApp, but still when I communicate with people, I try to type complete sentence by using new words. Okay? Consciously, I do it consciously. People may think why she's using. See, yesterday one of my colleague from the Lions Club International, they did food service distribution. Okay, food service distribution, and they had messaged in WhatsApp with the pics, everything. So I could have said that, okay, it's a wonderful act towards the society. You know what I wrote? It's a stupendous act towards the society. So what is stupendous? Have you learned that?
Amazing.
Yes, see, that's really nice. I could have said amazing. It's amazing act towards the society. But I wrote it's a stupendous act. People may think why she's using these words, but I have to practice. Where do I practice? So you and me, we are all sailing in the same boat. But the difference is we dedicate some time to learn consciously and present it. Okay? You also can do that. When I can do that, you also can do that. God has blessed us with potential for each and everyone. Okay? So please explore your potential. Don't allow it to go waste. Okay? Yeah. Okay. So now, okay, we completed the vocabulary building and sentence construction. And we also learned a new concept to stop saying very for everything, because it's become very common. See? Okay, so we have learned many words in place of that. So now we will come to the pronunciation pro. You need to be a pro in pronunciation. And again, same here, we are all learning, okay? We are all learning. Still, we are confused with the British accent, American accent, okay? We are following British accent because we have British influence over a period of 200 years. But still, we have adopted or adapted few words from American accent too, okay? So, pronunciation. In the last session, we learned about the pronunciation. Which one, if you remember? Which word we read last session?
E.
Yes, who said that?
Neeraj ma'am.
Neeraj, very good. Okay, we learned the P, okay? So today we will be learning voiceless sound F, that is F. Voiceless is the vocal cord doesn't vibrate, okay? F. And most of the time when we are pronouncing, it's not that we look at the vocal cord whether it is vibrating or not. It's a mechanism that happens automatically, but we should, as a theory aspect, we need to understand that this is a voiceless word. The vocal cord doesn't vibrate. So we will understand what is that. Yeah. See, this is what I said. Okay. So when you pronounce f, try to pronounce f. Say f. For. Can you say for? For. Try pronouncing for. So what is your lip movement? How is the lip movement? For. For. Fatigue. Leaf. So when you pronounce f words, the upper teeth touch the lower lip. Okay, see, f. The upper teeth touches the lower lip, and air gushes continuously. And the words don't. When we spell forwards, the vocal cord don't vibrate. Okay. That is a simple understanding. Okay, don't get into the mechanism of that. But when you are pronouncing words, the upper teeth touches your lower lip. Photo, see, photo, fan, fabric, see, fabric. Okay. Okay. So now can one of you read? Can one of you read these words? How do you spell it? Let's see. How do you spell F words, for words? Yeah. Who wants to speak?
Okay, doctor, I'll pronounce them.
Swahiba.
Okay.
Go ahead. Go ahead. Yeah.
For, far, few, fast,
No,
free.
not like that. Not like that. You have to read it by line in a horizontal way, not the vertical way.
Okay.
Yeah.
4, sofa, F,
F no.
right?
If
If,
E sound is there, no? If. Yeah.
okay, if, is it right?
Yes, if it's correct.
If, far,
Far,
offer,
offer,
of,
yeah.
few, after, life, fast, offer, leave, free, afraid, save, 5, before, love.
Laugh. Okay.
Thank
So
you.
even the PH sound, we pronounce it as photo, telephone. Okay. And graph. 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 Okay. Thanks, Wahiba. Who else wants to read? Okay, Neeraj, you can unmute and speak.
For sofa,
So far,
if,
correct.
if, far,
Far,
offer, off, few, after, life, fast, awful, leaf, free, afraid, safe, 5, before, laugh.
laugh. Okay, so how do you pronounce PH sound?
As
Photo,
photo, telephone,
telephone,
graph.
graph. Correct. Perfect. Who else now? Okay, Neeraj is done. Emmanuel, you can unmute and speak, or you can read.
We have 4, sofa, if, far, offer, off,
Offer.
offer. Like that.
Yeah, offer.
Offer,
Yeah,
off, few,
few.
after,
Yeah,
life, fast, awful, live, free, afraid,
afraid,
safe,
safe,
5, before, laugh.
laugh.
Yeah,
Very good.
and this for
PH.
PH, photo, telephone, graph.
Graph. Very good. Okay. So did you understand the fa pronunciation? So every session we'll be learning pronunciation of different sounds. Okay. We completed pa, we completed the ba. Okay. So today it is fa. 17. Okay. Okay. Let me see. Sha, can I agree? The bears are indolent animals. Neeraj, correct. The slug is an indolent animal. Very good. Ma'am is a compelling speaker. Nairov, thank you. Thanks for the compliments. What a golden instructions. Yes, it applies to everyone, my dear friends. They turn ashen if they miss morning sunlight. Good. The flowers turn ashen if they don't expose to morning sunlight. No morning sunlight. Okay, sunlight itself indicates is the morning. Yeah, so sunlight, bright sunlight. Okay, Neeraj, her beauty is very compelling to attract someone. Okay. Her compelling beauty attracts everyone. She sings flawlessly, correct? Okay. He's keen to play badminton. She is gleaming. Okay. Good Shah. Good, good. Very good. Shah Swahiba. I'm seeing the sentences now. She's keen to answer any type of history question. Okay. You should be keen when handling delicate objects. Very good. She was petrified before entering into the haunted house. Fantastic. Neeraj. Awful. Again, yeah. Okay, yeah, good. Okay. Ma'am, I would kindly want to join the session through Zoom. I told you now, Gertrude, you need to get the registration link. Please register. Then you need to log in through the link. Then you have to give valid credentials. Then you can get to the Zoom. Please check with your friends the procedure they followed. Yeah. Okay. So who will read this 4 words? Quick. You have to read very quick or fast. Okay. Yes, Emmanuel. Read quick as possible. Okay.
Fat, fit, foot,
Fat
fox,
no. Fat no. Fat. Fat.
fat,
Fat.
fat,
Fat. Yeah, correct.
fat. Okay. As fast as possible, right? Ma'am? Ma'am?
Yeah, go ahead, Emmanuel.
Fat, fit, foot.
Foot. Yeah. Foot no. Foot.
Fo
It's a long vowel word. Long vowel word. Foot.
Foot. Okay.
Yeah.
Fat,
Fit, foot.
foot. Fox, flocks, frogs.
Correct.
Father, feather, feather.
Feather no. Feather.
Life, leaf, loaf.
Okay.
Lift, loft, left.
Left. Okay. Good. So threesome, awesome. So how it's more or less like a you can build the flexibility of the tongue. So why we hesitate to talk to people is we have there's a term, yeah, called as glossophobia. Glossophobia is the fear of tongue. So fear of tongue. We are scared to pronounce certain words in the certain way. Yeah. So that is glossophobia, fear of the tongue. That's why we are very scared of public speaking. Okay, next. Who wants to speak? Neeraj, yes, you can unmute and read.
Fat, fit, foot. Fox, flocks, frogs. Father, feather, further. Life, leaf, loaf. Lift, loft, left.
Very good. Very good. Ananya. Okay. Ananya, you can unmute and speak.
Fat, fit, foot. Fox, flocks, frogs. Father, feather, father. Life, leaf, loaf. Lift, loft, lift.
Turn. Lift, loft, left. Yeah. Okay. Very good, Ananya. Okay. So today we learned about forward, how to pronounce the forward. Okay. So again, is the tongue twister time.
Flashy, pop,
So who will be reading this?
Felicity.
Okay.
A find fox. Flashy fox.
Okay. Miyat.
Yes, ma'am.
Go ahead and read.
Study a fine flashy fall or far you have a floor on the sofa. Yes, I found it on Friday afternoon. It after forest. Fred Duffy, there Fiona for
Felicity. Okay.
Felicity.
Daphne. And this is Daphne.
Felicity, Bear, Daphne, the Fiona for her 50th birthday gift from Freddie. You are awful. Fiona will be furious. Duffy word it. Fiona let her far in the forest. Felicity. Fiona leave her fabulous far in the forest. Steph and Nathan. You are at there, take it over. Daphne. Felicity. What a fair over a faded bit of flat. Anyway, fancy Fiona in a fur. She far too fat.
Okay. So how did you feel?
Very difficult to read.
It's all the forwards. Okay. See, all the forwards used the one same forward, that is FPH word, used in different sounds. You're able to understand, friends? Okay. Yeah. Alice. Okay. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Alice, where were you till now? We are at the verge of the closure of the class. Okay. Who is going to read? Shah. Okay.
Let the find you flashing fox.
Me. A fine flashy fox for Felicity. That's a fine flashy fox for you have flung on the sofa. Daphne. Yes, I found it on Friday afternoon in Iflay Forest.
Iflay Forest.
Iflay Forest. Okay. Felicity. But Daphne, there's Fiona's fox fur. Her 15th birthday
15th, no.
gift.
Her 15th, no. 50th. 50th.
Birthday.
50th birthday.
Yeah, ma'am. You are awful. Fiona will be furious. Daphne. Will if Fiona left her fur in the forest? Felicity. Fiona, leave her fabulous fox fur in the forest. Stuff and nonsense. You are a there. Take it
There,
off.
no, that is it's a spelling error. It's thief. You are a thief. Okay, thief. Fur.
Okay. Daphne. Felicity. What a fuss over a faded bit of
Fuss, no. Fuss. Fuss. Short oval word. Yeah. Fuss.
What a fuss over a faded bit of fluff. Anyway, fancy Fiona in a fur. She is far too.
Anyway, try to pronounce it properly. Okay. Anyway.
Okay.
Fancy Fiona.
Anyway, in a fur, she is far too fat.
Okay.
Ma'am, is very difficult. Most of the word is related to a forward.
That's what we are practicing. We learned forward today, right? PH fur. Fur word today. So this tongue twister gives you all the sounds of fur. Okay. See, that's a fine flashy fox fur. Felicity. That's a fine flashy fox fur you have flung on the sofa. Daphne. Daphne, yes, I found it on Friday afternoon in Iflay Forest. Felicity. But Daphne, that's Fiona's fox fur, her 50th birthday gift from Freddie. You're awful. Fiona will be furious. Daphne. Will if Fiona left her fur in the forest? Felicity. Fiona leave her fabulous fur in the forest? Stuff and nonsense. You are a thief. Take it off. Daphne. Felicity. What a fuss over a faded bit of fluff. Anyway, fancy Fiona in her fur. She's far too fat. See, fa, fee, foo, if. All the sounds has been presented in this tongue twister. Okay. 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 So we are at the verge of the closure of the session. So we completed the vocabulary building, sentence construction. We also learned a new concept that is stop saying very. So in that place we learned new words and also came up with sentences. So grammar, sentence construction, vocabulary and pronunciation. It's been covered. Now we are at the conversation. So what are certain phrases or sentences or words we'll be using? In the last session, we completed shopping conversation. Yeah, shopping phrases. And we also learned how to communicate with the, when we visit hotel or restaurants, how do we communicate with others, and how do we communicate with the waiter? What are the certain questions we get to hear from the hotel or the restaurant, or what are certain sentences we communicate with the hotel or the restaurant? So today we'll be learning about the conversation, a simple conversation between two friends meeting by chance at the movie. Okay. So who will learn, who will read this? Okay, Naimatullah. Okay. Naimatullah.
Ma'am, I can read.
Neeraj. Neeraj, yeah?
No, ma'am, it's me, it's Jalal.
Jalal, yes.
Shah Jalal.
Please. Yes, please go ahead. Go ahead.
Bob, hi Jason. It's great to see you again. Jason, wow. It's great to
Jason. Hi, Jason. Read with the expression, the modulation, okay? Yeah.
Hi Jason. It's great to see you again. Jason. Wow, it's great seeing you. How long has it been? It must be more than 6 months. I'm doing good. How about you? Bob,
How about you?
Not too
How
bad.
about you? How about you?
How about you?
How about you? A silent, B-O-U-T. How about you? Yeah.
Bob, not too bad. Jason, what movie are you and the family going to see? Bob, I came here to see the Simpsons movie. How about you? Jason, I am going to watch Terminator 4.
Okay. So when you meet your friend by chance after a long time, okay, so this is how you will communicate. Hey Jason, it's great to see you again. It's been a long time. Yeah, it's been more than 6 months we have met. Yeah, so how are you doing? I'm doing good. I'm doing fine. I'm doing great.
Yeah.
How about you? Not too bad. Yeah. All's well, you can say. All's well. Yeah. Jason, what movie are you and family going to see? So we are here to watch Simpsons movie. How about you? I'm going to watch Terminator 4. So try to think in English and try to communicate in English, and whatever you see, anything you see, any situation, any object, okay, you try to frame sentences in mind in English. Okay, good. Thank you, Jalal. Yeah. Okay. So one more conversation. It is conversation between two friends who met by chance at a cafe. One is movie situation we saw. You met your friend by chance after a long time at the movie hall. Yeah. So this is by chance at a cafe. So what is the conversation?
Ma'am, I will read.
Yeah, please go ahead.
Sarah. Hello, Jason. How are you? It's been a long time since we last met. Jason. Oh, hi, Sarah. I have got a new job now and it's going great. How about you? Sarah. Not too bad. Jason. How often do you eat at this cafe? Sarah. This is my first time. My friend kept telling me that was great. So tonight I decided to try it. What have you been up to? Jason. I have been so busy with my new job that I have not had the time to do much else. But otherwise, me and the family are all fine.
One second, one
Sarah.
second, one second. So I have been so busy. With what word? Which word you can replace this?
I've been swamped with my new job.
Yes, perfect. Very good. Who is that?
Aditya Ole.
Very good, very good. I have been swamped with my new job. Wonderful. Very good. Okay, continue.
Yeah. Sarah. Well, I hope you and your family have a lovely meal. Jason. Yes, you too.
Very good. Thanks, Aditya. Okay, participants. Okay, so this is a simple conversation. Whenever you meet your friend after a long period of time, either in a shopping mall or theater or at a cafe or at a restaurant. Sometimes you never know, you can meet your friend after a long time at the road end. You never know. Yeah. So imagine the situation, try to think in English and try to build sentences accordingly. Simple sentences. See, these sentences are very simple. Yeah. So when you start in that approach, learning a language becomes very easy. Yeah. Okay. So any doubts till here? What all we covered? Almo. Ma'am, how's today? I'm happy. Even I feel very happy every day handling sessions with you because you are so enthusiastic to learn new things. Yeah.
Doctor, I didn't hear the answer, which he replaced very.
So
That you
busy.
so busy. Yes.
Swamped. Swamped.
Swamped.
Swamped. SWAMPED.
Okay, swamped.
Swamped means, I had explained you in the last session, is like drowning. Swamp is a wetland. Swamped means when you just stand on that wetland, you drown, right? You sink. Okay, so swamped is I have sinked in a heavy schedule. Okay, I have swammed with my new job.
Okay, doctor. Really, I love your confidence when you start to speak. You act very, very well and very beautiful.
Thank you so much, dear. Thank you so much. Okay. Any doubts? Okay. With that, we get to the closure of the program, closure of today's session. Thank you so much for being wonderful audience. Hope the session was meaningful. You could learn something new today. Try to apply in your day-to-day activities what all we have learned. Okay. So in that way you can learn. So thank you so much. Have a great evening. Take care. Stay fit. Stay healthy.
Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you so much, guys.
Thank you,
Signing
ma'am.
off. Yeah. Signing off, Manjula Shrikant.
Thank you very much, ma'am.
Thank you. Welcome, dear. Welcome. Gertrude. Okay. Today's session was really nice. Thank you, ma'am. Welcome, Gertrude. Thank you so much. Hope you could learn something. At the end of the day, if you guys learn something, even I'll be very happy. Yeah. My objective will be served. Bye, guys. Bye-bye. Thank you so much. Take care. Stay safe.